Imagine this. It's 1963. The sun-baked asphalt of Le Mans stretches endlessly ahead, and a sleek black shadow screams down the Mulsanne Straight at 198.6 miles per hour, the first car ever to shatter the 300 km/h barrier. But here's the twist that keeps you up at night. This beast wasn't just fast. It was a one-of-a-kind rebel, built in secret to dethrone Ferrari's empire, only to vanish into obscurity after a heartbreaking betrayal by its own gearbox. What if I told you this ghost from Aston Martin's past is still alive, whispering secrets of speed that could redefine your love for classic iron? Stick around because we're diving into the heart of the DP215, and trust me, you won't want to miss how it nearly rewrote racing history. If you're as hooked on these timeless machines as I am, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button on Ideal Vehicles right now. We're your go-to spot for unearthing the rarest rides with style and substance, delivering fresh drops every week that blend European elegance with that raw American grit. Join our crew and let's keep the engines roaring together. Now, let's rewind to the golden era of British engineering under David Brown, where Aston Martin wasn't just building cars, they were forging legends. Picture John Wyer, the sharp-eyed team manager, scribbling a frantic memo in early 1963. Build me a Ferrari killer for Le Mans. Budget? A measly 2500 timeline? 2 months. Enter Ted Cutting, the unsung wizard of aerodynamics, who took a DB4 GT chassis and sculpted it into something lighter, meaner, and utterly unique. This wasn't a production run. It was Project 215, the DP215, a grand touring prototype born from desperation and genius, the last factory racer of the Brown era. At its core throbs Tadek Marek's masterpiece, a 4.0-liter inline-six. Twin-plug Fury pumping out around 455 horsepower in race trim. Paired with a lightweight aluminum body, hand-beaten to perfection, the DP215 tipped the scales at just over 2,000 pounds. Nimble enough to dance through corners yet ferocious on the straights. Its low-slung profile, with those piercing quad headlights and a gaping grille devouring the wind, screamed purpose, pure, unadulterated speed wrapped in British understatement. For you European enthusiasts, this is the pinnacle of GT racing heritage, the evolution from the DBR1's World Championship glory to a prototype that embodied the continent's relentless pursuit of endurance excellence. It debuted at Le Mans alongside its siblings, the DP215 with Phil Hill, an American icon fresh off his F1 title, and Lucien Bianchi at the wheel. In practice, Hill clocked a blistering 357.2, outpacing the field. On race day, the DP215 played the hare, baiting the Ferraris with laps at 405 flat. Phil himself raved about its torque. It pulled like a freight train out of Tertre Rouge, meaty and alive, needing just a whisper on the wheel at 200 mph. 6 seconds quicker than the Ferrari 330 LMB, 12 ahead of the mighty 250 GTO, it was poetry in motion. The first to officially breach 300 Cape, etching Aston's name in Velocity's Hall of Fame. But oh, the drama. 2 hours in, 9th place and climbing, the CG537 gearbox, overwhelmed by that monstrous torque, shattered like fine china. Retirement stung, but it fueled whispers of what could have been. A quick patch-up led to Reims, where Joe Schlesser led until the Gremlins returned. By November, tax woes shuttered the racing department, and the DP215? It lingered in shadows, surviving a brutal 100 mph M1 motorway crash in '66 that bent its chassis, but not its spirit. Fast forward to today, and this survivor, reunited with its original engine after decades, commands Monterey auctions like a rock star, fetching $21.5 million in 2018. For American gearheads, it's more than a car. It's Phil Hill's legacy on wheels, a bridge from Le Mans cobbles to Pebble Beach's glamour. Lighter than a Cobra, faster than dreams, it embodies that transatlantic thrill. European finesse meets Yankee boldness. Imagine owning the uncrowned king, racing it at Goodwood or cruising Pacific Coast Highway. Its exhaust a symphony of 6-cylinder thunder. The DP215 isn't just history, it's a siren call. It reminds us that true icons don't always win, they inspire. From Le Mans' roar to your garage's glow, this one's for the dreamers who chase the horizon. What's your ultimate what-if racer? Drop it in the comments, smash like if you're Team Aston, and we'll see you next time on Ideal Vehicles, where legends never retire.